Okay, turn number 47 here in HammerTime. Let's see. Well, he's going to be moving north, so I can leave him kind of a snaking route. Cast Global Enchantment. Alright. Maybe he's putting back up Thetis. Oh, Sea of Ice. So first he cost, let me just get the story here, I guess, that I've constructed. First, he cost Sea of Thetis, like, I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna beat up Relay, and, you know, they're not gonna be able to take me on, and then Sea of Thetis gets dispelled and a bunch of his stuff drowned. It's like, fuck that. Sea of Ice. Nice. So what else does that do? It stops people from sailing too. I'm pretty okay with that. Oh, and then Ulm had a bunch of stuff die underwater, I think, too. Should check the army graph. Yeah, if the Canyon wins, there were no real battles. Found a false prophet. Yeah, looking fine. Hunger Road. I'm gonna just send this text message to Pan. That's him checking on gem stuff. You know, he might get this and say, oh, it wasn't a declaration of war, it was just a, you know, annoyance. Wait. It's all looking okay. Got plenty of water gems coming in now, which will be nice, because I'm so used to fighting against a whole bunch of the undead that it makes Frostbrands not the most useful, but Frostbrands are pretty useful against Pan. So, looking forward to that. We're going to just take this guy and, let's see, how much does it cost to cast Well of Misery? 80 death gems. That's 160 of these, minus 2 times that, 54, 102, should be able to. Okay. So, let's just get you going. Here's where I fuck up something horribly and have this guy do this on not a tanky caster. There we go. Well of Misery. Done. I'm putting it up with no overcast because I generally expect people will think that I have a ton of death gems and I overcast it. And so I'm just going to sit on the gems for a few turns, that way I can recast it if I need to. And they'll way overcast their Dispel, ideally. You know, and then I'll just put it back up again, and they'll be out of gems, and I'll just keep sitting on it. And Well of Misery creates, so it's 20 gems a turn, and it increases everyone's income, but I'm not too worried about that. But it's 20 gems a turn, so I just got to have it up for 4 turns, and I can cast it again if it gets dispelled. So that is my plan. It's a terrible plan. I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, you wait. And I can start recruiting thaumaturgs here. Hello? Yeah, I can start recruiting thaumaturgs here. I'm going to have that stagger now that I think about it. Yeah, you're just going to move over there. And I will send a text message to Ulm. On the coast, not the coat. But if he's, you know, I'll send him one more because I don't feel like retracting. But and that is my reasoning. Okay. Very strong, well organized. Disappointed I didn't get to see any of these underwater bells. So now, really still has to deal with whatever underwater units Pan can throw out of that. I want to look at the army size graph real quick. Where's Ulm? I don't think his units got trapped underwater, actually. I also want to look at it because I just like looking at this graph. Okay. Still looking fine, leading in every respect except provinces. So if I'm going to have a one-front war, I think I'm ready to start moving in on this. because it's not a bad fight for me just having a one front war. Goodness, there are a lot of undead just in these provinces, aren't there? Reanimate. Tons of stuff going on there. Here's the whole army. Okay, so I do need to have you Kindless. Where is he? It's much easier to find him this way. Okay, so he's casting Divine Blessing, except I don't need him to because I've got my Prophet there. So delete that. Light of the Northern Star. Except he will need to be a Communion Master. Light of the Northern Star. Okay. So that's all looking fairly decent. I don't think I need to bring along that priest because I've got plenty of other priests. So we're just going to move on ahead. That means that all of these guys should assassinate. Okay, so that works out fairly decent. Assassination should happen. I'm going to kind of split this up and try and just take a whole bunch of provinces at once. That's the current plan. Pulling a whole bunch of mages. Do I have any... I guess this guy is a Holy Three Priest, but I don't want to throw him away. Okay, so let's get this kind of sorted out. Let's attack stuff. Okay, the main thing is sorting out commander orders. So, no, okay. So, Communion Slave, Communion Master here, and then he will cast... I need someone to cast Divine Blessing. You should be able to with that. And then I'll need someone to cast Light of the Northern Star, which you will eventually be able to do. Yeah, that's looking fine, and then that should be all the mass. Well, I think toss in a couple more. Just have those will be my backup skeletons. Oh, except I should probably like select them and everything. Yeah, so that's looking all right. And then yeah, that's. Oh wait, it's like all that. Okay, so I'm just going to take these out, and they're going to be Cascade Spammers. And you'll both be Cascade Spammers as well. That should work out all right. I'm just going to hit that pretty hard. Okay, well, Misery is being cast. I do have all these Dwarven Hammers I should be using. Do I have an Astral 3-1? Yeah, here we go. So this guy is going to fly out, and he'll take over the casting of a lot of that, and that'll free up a lot of them for Stellar Cascade spamming. That should look pretty decent. Okay, you're looking fine. You need to go and collect more skeletons. I guess this army is just going to wait about for one more turn. Okay, still got some more priests to tell to reanimate. You just patrol there for now. Alright, can I... Oh yeah, because I can recruit priests. Excellent. Research there. I want this flying scout. I'm not going to be able to scout this. I want to see it. He's going to move over. I'm just recruiting him for flying scouts. I like having harpies in my pan games, but I can have Zots in other games. Okay. So enchantment's going up. I'm going to get Mass Flight, which is pretty damn good. Also, something I should probably send over. Maybe instead of sending you over, I will send one with an air random who has a crystal matrix, and I'll need it boosted by how many gems does mass flight cost? So mass flight is a level 4 spell that requires 2 air gems, which means that you can boost it with 1 gem. So you'd only need to be 3, which means you would need 4 communion slaves, which is completely doable. Yeah, so he should be able to cast it with that, assuming he's low in the turn order. We're going to do conservative gem usage. He can go ahead and move over. Okay, he'll get there eventually, and I'll certainly want him for storming the fortress, because mass-flighted skeletons is pretty scary. You thought skeletons were spooky before, just wait till they start flying at you. Okay. We do have a number of air gems a month, enough to maintain that sort of level of stuff. Okay. And that's the reason I wanted crystal matrixes. Or I was glad when I just received that one, I guess I should say. Okay. That should be the Throne of Life, I'm hoping. Because that'd just be a nice one to have for all the extra nature gems that I can turn into astral pearls, which I can turn into death gems. Because I'm incredibly efficient with my stuff. Incredibly so. So that should be good. It's nice not to have to worry about this. It is winter. I think I'm going to send over... And you... should do that. So you're going to be a Kenyan Master. Okay, we got those two. I don't really have a gem monkey for you, but that's okay. Let's go and put him in the back, and his 2 slaves in the back as well. And all of them in the back, in fact. Let's just get them out of danger. And I'll send them over and they'll pick up a ton of skeletons. And then they should be able to just walk across. I'm going to take these and put them in that fortress, because I would like that fortress to actually have units in it. Yeah, just in case, for defensive purposes. And let's see, what goes on at level 8? Thunderfend, it's not boast. I can get Lichcraft, that'll be nice. If I'll probably want to cast this pretty quickly, and then if Well of Misery gets dispelled, I'll recast it on Lich. Which I think costs less gems. Or, well, it won't cost less gems, but it won't require as many boosters, I guess, in case I lose one. Or in case I lose the Ring of Wizardry or the Skullface, the other boosters don't matter. Life After Death, that's an excellent spell. Yeah, no, so I think continuing on in this, what we got for Astral? Binds on magic beings, that could be useful. We'll have to see what he's using, but they're also... Yeah, my research is going to tank here in just a second. So I'll go Astral here, I can go for 6 and 7, which wouldn't be bad. Vortex of Returning is an incredibly annoying spell, as is Plague. I think, what was it? Yeah, I think we might go for Lichcraft. Or go back for the... Ungrinding... Doom... Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult, this choice. Winds of Death. No, I'm not fielding undead only. I've still got all my thaumaturgs to worry about currently. That one's not bad though. And that would not take any real risk. I could get that done at the same time. So we'll go ahead and pick up that as a bonus. See you next time.